welcome back for another segment of The Closed Fist. I'm Russ. That's Will, the
Hey now.
homeless guy. Jared,
Happy to be here.
stuck around. I don't know. Whatever.
Where's he from?
And Joey Fingers over there on the far left. Talking about All In. It's 2 weeks away. Sold out in a half hour. They broke the internet pretty much when they did that. But
I've heard that maybe a lot of those tickets were purchased not necessarily by fans, but by,
scalpers.
other people maybe who are all in order to redistribute those tickets. Listen, I don't make the rumors, I just spread them, but I'm just telling you that's...
Ooh, that's an interesting take.
Interesting take.
It's going to put them in the corner, Russ?
Well, the thing is, we had a chance to speak to the Young Bucks a few months ago at the Nickel City Con, and I asked, I can't remember which Jackson it was. I think it was Matt Jackson, said that they were expecting 10,000 or to sell out, but they were expecting a walk-up.
Yeah.
So, I mean, however the tickets are distributed or purchased,
I'm totally busting balls. It is super impressive that they were able to put that together that fast and to have that kind of card. And I believe that 10,000 people bought those tickets that fast for that show because it's the biggest show outside of a WWE event in
25 years, I think they said.
Certainly in the States.
Yep.
Everything in Japan's a 6-star match, so
Thanks, Meltzer.
That's completely different. But in the States, other than a WWE event, this is, as big as it gets. And you gotta tip your hat to those guys because it is so impressive.
Especially being wrestlers that are doing it. They're not, they don't have that huge WWE marketing behind it or TNA or any other names attached to it. They're part of New Japan and Ring of Honor and whatnot, but these guys did it on their own. Yeah, it's impressive.
And the card how it's shaping up at this point. Just going over a couple matches. Cody, the American Nightmare Cody is going up against the NWA Heavyweight Champion Nick Aldis. That has such a cool storyline to it, based on the history.
That name and title.
Yeah, his dad, Dusty Rhodes held that title multiple times. I don't know how often we can say that a father and son in the wrestling business held the same title at some point. But to me, that's just one of the coolest stories out there.
And that's an incredible story. And you got to wonder if, Cody, I think, might have an opportunity here if he becomes the NWA champion, and with Billy Corgan owning the NWA now, there's opportunities for other wrestling companies to get into the mix here, and I'm sure that's probably kind of what they're hoping for.
And it's really interesting because NWA has been in the background for so long. They were floundering, failing, however you want to put it. Nick Aldis has done a heck of a job bringing the name back up, but putting the belt on Cody Rhodes would definitely put them on another level, whether they make it.
Validates them,
Although I think the one thing that you're 100% right, but I think the one thing that everyone's overlooking is
the Stardust gimmick. Sorry.
The mustache.
I'd bang my head on the table right now for Cody.
No, I think the one thing that everyone's overlooking is Cody Rhodes. He's doing a lot of things. Maybe they don't put that belt on him, but maybe him putting Nick Aldis over on Cody's own show helps validate that title just as much as putting it on Cody. Right. So either way, he's doing the right thing for that strap. But I don't know if he takes the belt and defends it as the NWA champion. He's got a lot going on. I don't know.
Yeah, and then you look at a
double count out.
and I guess they're going to have the Ring of Honor World Champion Jay Lethal is good. Ooh.
Shots fired.
Shots fired. He's going to take on the winner of a Battle Royal that they're going to have, so that'll be interesting. A lot of these names you're probably not going to have never heard of before, but a match that I'm looking forward to seeing is Kazuchika Okada versus Marty Scurll.
Yeah, absolutely. They're just great workers, and it's guys that wrestling fans like us know who they are, but your average Monday Night Raw fan doesn't necessarily know. So that's why a lot of these fans
That's
are
me.
overlooking this.
I'm your
But-
basic Monday Night Raw fan.
Yeah, I mean,
Mark?
I guess I kind of am.
So am I,
too,
though.
Well,
honestly.
I'd be completely honest with you. I know
am I,
Marty
so am I.
Skrull is, but
Yeah, and there's nothing wrong with that. And
Yeah.
I mean, I have 3 small kids. I don't have a ton of time to invest in anything other than being able to turn on the USA Network or the WWE Network, and while I'm doing dishes and changing diapers. But these guys are great workers that really put on great matches. But again, this is a one-time event, which it's difficult for the Monday Night Raw fan and to get excited about because you don't have anything invested in any of these guys. You don't know if there's a storyline. For most cases, there aren't. But for the wrestling fan, it's going to be incredible matches, great work rate.
A lot of high spots.
Yeah, it's going to be a ton of high. It's going to be a lot of fun, and it's going to be an event. They sold 10,000 tickets, and if it's a great event like it's supposed to be, in 5 years there's going to be 60,000 people on the internet who all said they were there.
Yeah, right. And one match that was just recently added that looks to be incredible is Kenny Omega versus Pentagon Jr. Pentagon Jr. is just over the last year has just like exploded, and putting him with Kenny Omega.
I'm more of a
Good
fan of
Lord.
Hexagon Jim. I have no clue who the hell you're talking about.
Is Kenny Omega the guy that fought Jericho?
Yes, he is. Yes, he is. Yes, he is.
I knew Omega, but
No, I'm just kidding.
that was a great match, by the way.
These are all going to be good matches. They're put together that way. This entire weekend is incredible. The StarCast that's connected with it is going to be a ridiculous event. For fans that are going to be able to go to Chicago, for this is going to be a memorable event that people won't ever forget. For the wrestling fans, the Monday Night Raw fans will know nothing about it, not care, and I guess really
So anybody under the age of 15
right.
and us,
I was gonna say I'm old. Wait a minute.
and anybody over the age of 30.
Yeah.
What's everybody here's All In plans? Well, are you going to watch All In?
Well, it is on television now, so
Well, actually, the first
Fight
hour
TV.
is, Fight TV has it. Now the way
well,
that
now that they put a name on there that I know, so
the way that
Octagon Bob, what?
Octagon Bob.
They're going to have some really cool sponsors.